It's only 45 hours, you know?
Only 45 hours.
That's
what
like,
else
you know,
is 45 hours?
a work week.
I was like, what's the last time I spent 45 hours doing anything? I'm like listing video games on my mind. Oh, no, you're right. I did work a full week this past week. I suppose that makes sense.
You know, how many hours of podcasts did you listen to this week?
Only like 3 or 4. I've been really getting back into listening to music, I got to tell you.
Okay, well, then how much music do you listen to? There you go.
Probably like 20 hours worth of music.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Gosh.
Anyways.
Man, I've been really getting back into Carly Rae Jepsen in a big way, I got to tell you.
Oh, my God.
You're tuned into the GOCast podcast, your one-stop shop for updates, news, tips, and community in the world of Pokemon Go. Thank you for listening.
Don't feel out of your depth. Glimmet is on the way to help.
Keep your pals close and your precious pals closer during a Team GO Rocket Takeover.
And more on this episode of GOCast. Hello and welcome to the GOCast podcast, episode 355. It is January 17th, a Saturday morning, and I mean truly a morning. We're not like cheating, you know, oh, it's 15 minutes until noon. No, we sat down at 10 o'clock and it's 10:24. That's when we're recording, which for the record out there is early for us. When is the earliest we've recorded? Have we recorded at 9?
We've recorded at 9 before.
Have we?
Probably on like a Sunday, like 7 years ago.
Oh, probably. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. But anyway, we're here to talk about Pokemon Go and the happenings therein. It's been another week. We've got a few more things to talk about. An update, actually, to an event that we covered last week. The Precious Pals thing is getting a little Team Go Rocket flavored addendum. There's going to be a legendary beast back in Shadow Raids, and then we're getting a new Pokemon debut in a new event. So lots of fun stuff to talk about there. Before we get started, let's hop into our, I guess, our goals. I normally say let's hop into the news, but we got to do our goals first. So last week was, gosh, what was it?
There was the Fusion days that were going on while we recorded, and the next day.
That's right. Yeah, I think I did 2 of them, and I didn't mean to do any, to be honest with you.
And then also, you know, the Watchful stuff has been going on.
Yes,
then,
high zaptitude.
I don't know if we didn't set goals with that in mind.
No, but we got them. Did you get your Watchful?
I did. I've caught a few. Not many, but you know, a handful.
It's nice. They're around. He's so cute. He's so chubby. His wings are so small.
It's no Talonflame.
Kilowattrel's no Talonflame?
Yeah. No
yeah, but is Watchful better than Fletchling?
No.
No?
No. Let's talk about this in about 50 minutes.
All right. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. We set some goals. Like I said, you wanted to hit rank 10 in GBL this past week, Kyle. How'd it go?
I did not do that.
All right. That's fair enough.
I think I lost like 2 full sets, like 10 matches in a row because I just couldn't do this like the Sunnyside Cup or whatever.
Oh yeah, yep.
And I was like, no, I'm done. This is not fun. I'm done. I'm done. I tried.
So you know what you got to do, and I've been doing this week because it's Retro Cup or whatever is available now.
Okay.
And what I have found out is that I've made like 5 or 6 Great League teams over the years, right? And they're still saved. I don't delete them or change them. So there's an event like this that has a weird like pre-qualification to it. I will just go like, what pre-made team do I have that works? And more often than not, one of my 5 or 6 pre-mades qualifies.
I delete my old teams all the time. I don't.
Do you really?
Remember. Yeah.
Oh no.
I have 2 teams slots. The one I use for GBL and the one I use for the Ace Trainer stuff.
Okay. Tell me what your Great League team looks like right now.
Right now it's just a mess because I was moving a bunch of stuff around.
Okay, let's pretend
the last
Great League.
When it was regular Great League, I was using Doublade, Credilli, and I cannot remember the third one off the top of my head right now.
It's such a Kyle team so far, though.
Yeah, well, when Double Aid / Age / got their the buff last season, I was like, I have to make it, so I have to use one of the two.
I understand.
And Double Aid seemed like it'd be more fun. So and it was. When I get to do regular Great League, that is fun to use.
And it's good?
Yeah, it's good. Like it's not like a top 10, but it's very good.
Yeah, still sounds better than my Shadow Caesar I'm trying to force though. So
Shadow Caesar is not.
He's mid. He's mid. He's super mid, and it's awesome. All right, so no rank 10 GBL. Did you do 5 raids?
I did not.
Actually,
let me double check before I lie, but I'm pretty sure I only did like 3 or 4.
While you're looking it up, did you get 250,000 experience?
I did do that.
Okay, and then your Ace Trainer progress?
I did 2 raids. No, I did 3 raids. Nice. I do have Ace Trainer progress. Let's see the exact number because it was actually a lot.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm at 1,557. I was at like 980.
How many do you need still?
2,000. You need 2,000. So I need 443.
What a miserable medal, dude. What an absolutely miserable medal. Oh my God. Okay. All right.
It's pretty bad.
Gosh, if we didn't love this game so much, we'd hate this game a lot.
I mean, it's still, no one's loving this. That's not true. I saw one person on Reddit this week arguing that they loved the Ace medal and they wish there was more content like that in the game.
I wish that person would reevaluate everything they've ever said.
And this was not, they were not like trolling. They were like,
they meant it. They really meant it.
They seemed like they meant it. I was like,
oh my God, who's paying them to say this? Is like, oh, it's actually a really nice skill expression. Like, no, get out of here. Your skill expression should not be dependent on the time invested anyway. Okay. 2 out of 4 for you total. That's still pretty respectable. Sounds good. Wait a minute. Didn't you have your week off from work?
Yeah. But no, one of them was I gave my attempt and I failed. So that only applies for the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
All right. Okay. All right, man. Hey, that's fine. I understand. All right. For myself, rank 12 in GBL, I did not do it. I didn't. Unfortunately, I am still at rank 10. I played like 3 matches and each of them were like not fun. So I like put it down. I have this problem where like I can keep going. I can keep going if I have a good match. But as soon as I have one match where I'm like, wow, that was bologna sausage, I have to put it down.
Yeah.
I can't
do
it.
If you lose by like a few fast moves or like they get the charge move first, you're like, ah man. But then you fight one where you're like, they still have a full Pokemon in the back. What am I doing with my life?
It doesn't happen too often, but when it does happen, it feels atrocious. It feels really super bad. Anyway, so not that one. 5 raids, yes. 5 purified, yes. I did those purifications this morning. 25 plus kilometers walked. I have something funny to tell you. 24.9.
No.
Yeah. And also,
I'd say you could lie about it, but you have to share the screenshot so somebody would know.
Yes, they would. And then 50 eggs hatched. That also didn't happen. On Wednesday, oh my God, dude. On Wednesday, I sent a message to Kyle. No, on Thursday, I sent a message to Kyle. Hey, man, my back is really messed up. I can't even sit in my chair for 20 minutes straight, let alone record a podcast. It's like, cool, we'll do it on the weekend. That's fine. All right, quick. So we're here doing it now. I literally, there was a beepy sound in the garage. I'm trying to figure out what it is. And I pulled out our gas backup generator and I pulled it in such a way that it was fine in the moment, but I think I messed up my back a little bit. And then later that night, I coughed once. And I think I pulled a muscle in my back. I am 34 going on 72. I swear to God, man. Everybody I tell this story to, not a shred of empathy. Everybody just points and laughs. And I can't see them because it's over voice over IP. I can hear them pointing. Yeah. And I can certainly hear them laughing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Anyway, suffice to say, I didn't get to walk a couple more days than I thought I was going to for at least the egg portion. So that didn't happen either. Even during an egg event. It's awful. So I think I'm at 2 out of 5. I'm at 2 out of 5. You still beat me, Kyle. Way to go, man. I also will say, hey, for those of you out there that like me are playing the Burning Crusade Classic 20th anniversary World of Warcraft thing, if you're a Blood Elf Paladin, just stick with it. It gets easier. I promise
No, it doesn't.
It gets easier. It does.
Not
it
until
does.
Cataclysm.
Once you get out of Ghostlands, it's way easier. All right. Anyway, I guess that's it. Let's hop into the news then, huh? Yo, what up? It's the news. Our first piece of news is somewhat of an addendum. It's not an addendum. I suppose it's not adjusting anything. It's just adding stuff, huh? It's an addition. Yeah. All right.
You go. You got
Woo!
got there.
I'm not a big math guy. Rescue Shadow Incarnate Form Thundurus during Precious Pals Taking Over. So remember that Precious Pals event we talked about last week? Well, Team Go Rocket was like, we like friends. So over that weekend, Friday, January 23rd to Sunday, January 25th at 8 p.m. local time, there will be Precious Pals Taking Over. The event bonuses will include Team Go Rocket will appear more frequently at stops and in balloons. You can use a charge TM to get rid of frustration if you'd like. Please do so. And Pokemon caught via 1-star and 3-star Shadow Raids during the event will have a wider variance of attack, defense, and HP, which means if you want to get some for PvP, go spin the wheel, my friend. Roll the dice, flip the coin, do what you got to do. Save Shadow Incarnate Form Thundurus. Giovanni will have it, so get the Super Rocket Radar, do the research, go get that if you want it, and if not, do the research enough, save your radar for a future one that you'd like, if you actually have self-control, unlike I do. Shadow Pokemon. Team Go Rocket Grunts and their leaders, Sierra, Cliff, and Arlo are using different Shadow Pokemon. Shadow Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie will be available, which is pretty slick. I hope they're shiny. I think they are. And so Shadow Shiny Greninja would be incredible. Field Research Task Rewards. You can do those for TMs and mysterious components. And there will be a collection challenge to receive XP Stardust and 1 Rocket Radar. I hope it's easier than last time.
What was last time?
Remember last time they were like, hey, you have to catch this Pokemon, but it is only available from one gender of one type of encounter of grunt.
To remember. I remember now.
And it wasn't marked as Shadow.
It was Staryu and something else. There were 2 of them in that.
And it wasn't marked as Shadow in the collection challenge. That was the problem.
I also don't. Was it inside of a takeover event itself? I don't remember. If it was just just rockets. Also, these will not be shiny. These Pokemon. These are not the Pokemon that the leaders are going to have. These are just new shadows that are being added to the game.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I did make a false correlation.
Yeah, we had new shadow shiny starters are always a big deal. So
could you imagine?
It's got to be clear.
That'd be incredible.
I mean, Froakie would be the chase of that. So, yeah.
Froakie is still kind of the chase, though. I think Shadow Froakie is still cool.
Yeah. But, people aren't going to be grinding rocket leaders for it.
No, they're not going to be putting their kids in daycare to go get it. No. Great. I mean, any thoughts on this? I mean, we talked at length about Precious Pals before, and we have spoken at length about taking over events in the past. This doesn't seem super overbearing. It seems okay.
It's fine. We'll maybe we'll talk about this a little bit later, but I think the cadence for takeover events is still a huge problem. I think they are much better with the cadence, but it's easy to forget, by the way, there is a medal for fighting Giovanni.
Yeah.
And that medal is 50 for the platinum. At the rate they're going, it takes 12 years of doing every one to get it.
Yeah.
So something has to be done. I don't know what they can do, but the system is very weirdly balanced.
It does feel a little half-baked. And not that the feature is, but I think just that one particular through line of you communicate what a reasonable cadence would be, and then in practice it's nowhere near. But I don't know. There are worse things to complain about. I'm very capable of removing that issue from my brain when assessing this, though.
I think the thing for me is like, oh yeah, you get one of the new Shadow Legendaries every 3 months.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. It's
once a season, right? I guess it kind of makes sense. Twice a season would almost feel like too much, though.
We have like 210 legendary Pokemon they could pick from. No, it's probably more like 110. But still,
yeah. It would be kind of nice if maybe if they did do it twice a season, it was the same Pokemon twice. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't necessarily have a specific solution. I just feel like the Giovanni portion of Team Go Rocket is not satisfactory, in my opinion, at least.
Okay. I think that's fair. Okay, well, there might be a solution to this issue, though. Well, maybe it's not a solution, but it is a further commentary on it, which is our next event here, which is to say it's Raikou Shadow Raid Day, which is happening on that very same takeover weekend. And this is Saturday, January 24th from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. Shadow Raikou will be in 5-star Shadow Raids. Up to 5 additional free raid passes for spinning photo discs will be available for a total of 6. I'm getting into the bonuses now, by the way, folks. Increased chance of encountering shiny Raikou from Shadow Raids, and the remote limit will be increased. There will be an event ticket for $4.99. You'll get 8 additional raid passes for a daily total of 14. Increased chance of Rare Candy XL, 50% more XP, and 2 times Stardust from raid battles as well. You can buy that ticket in the web store, and your bonus will be a premium battle pass. At least it's appropriate to the event. We have had Shadow Raikou in the past. This is a repeat to some degree, but it does offer a slight level of variety to Kyle's commentary earlier, I suppose. So, I mean, this is great. Do we know if you defeat a Shadow 5-star raid because Giovanni shows up, does that count towards your medal? Do you know that for a fact?
Yeah, for a fact. People would have gotten it on the Mewtwo launch, and
yeah, they would.
I don't believe anybody in the world has that medal.
Okay, I think that's the solution. They just need to make it that.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, then that cheapens it, and you have to change the medal to be like 500 or something like that.
That's fine. Still doable.
Yes, I guess, but like, do you want it to be harder to do? Is it just supposed to be a grind? I'm firmly of the belief that there should be a repeatable way of fighting Giovanni. I don't think it needs to be as easy as the research that we get during takeovers is.
Yeah.
But I think every 20, every 30 leaders you fight, you should be able to fight a Giovanni.
Okay, how about this? We fight regular grunts, they drop a component.
Yes.
Then we put those 6 components together, we fight a leader. We fight a leader, they drop a better component. You fight 6 leaders, you get that Rocket Raider, you fight Giovanni.
Yes.
Then you fight Giovanni 6 times, and then you can fight God.
That's how you get Arceus. But like, unironically though, yes. Although it would probably have to be more than 6 for the sake of the balance we currently have in the game.
I mean, you think so? I mean,
I think 6 leaders is too easy.
That's 36 grunts.
Yeah, but that's like you got to remember that technically speaking, this is a legendary encounter without paying for it. And so they want
you are paying with engagement, which is a form of currency as far as they're concerned.
You can't pay your way with engagement to other legendaries.
Yeah, but that's why it's so gated. I don't know.
That's why it's gated now, though. Like, if you look at it now, you get 1 free one every 3 months.
Yeah.
So, true.
And you have to do quite a bit for it, honestly, actually.
Not really.
If you're like super not into the rocket stuff, it's quite a bit.
You have to fight like rockets, and then you have to fight each leader once. And then
fight each leader once. Sometimes that is hard for people.
Yes, it is. It's a pain in the butt.
Yes.
I'm just saying conceptually, I think you should be able to reach
conceptually
Giovanni.
All right. Well, that's
Shadow Raikou is really good.
Yeah.
He's really good. Best elect type in the game.
Yep, and shiny eligible. So
it's only slightly better than Circuitry, so you know.
Circuitry, do you think we're going to get Shadow Ultra Beasts at any point in time?
No.
That would be too weird,
really
right?
Surprised.
That'd be weird. Very strange. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for that piece of news. Let's go on to our last one here, which is actually something new. Plunge into the depths for Glimmet's debut in Pokemon Go. Into the Depths will run from Tuesday, January 27th to Sunday, February 1st at 8 p.m. local time. Event bonuses include 3 times experience from completing routes and half egg catch distance. I'm loving it. More egg event bonuses. That's awesome. There will be a debut, of course. Glimmet, the Ore Pokemon, will make its Pokemon Go debut. Trainers have a chance to encounter Glimmet from routes, field research, free timed research, and paid timed research. Wild encounters for this event, you may encounter event-themed Pokemon including Diglett, Dunsparce, Meditite, Yungoos, and more. And for eggs, 7-kilometer eggs will feature Diglett, Larvitar, Bagon, Dino, and Yungoos. All of those can be shiny. Increased shiny chance for Diglett and Yungoos, it appears to be. Also in the wild. Nice. Field Research Task Rewards. You will get encounters with event-themed Pokemon, so likely a smattering of things from the list I said before. And then there'll be a paid timed research for $199. You'll get 2 times hatched candy, 2 incubators, encounters with Diglett, Yungoos, and Glimmet, and more. And if you buy it in the web store, you will get the coveted bonus prize of 5 Ultra Balls. Not 5 Great Balls, not 5 Pokeballs, 5 Ultra Balls. For your trouble, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. This is such a pocket-sized event, dude. This is like such a... It's like it barely pops up on their radar. First of all, here's a couple of things. I think... I'm sorry. I normally ask for your thoughts first. I'm just going for it.
Okay. What do you got?
All right. I think there are a couple of things of note here. First of all, one of the 2 event bonuses is 3 times XP from completing routes. That's interesting. We haven't really seen that before. I like it, though, even though I don't intend on really capitalizing on it myself. It has good synergy with the half egg hatch distance, so good on them. Kind of a nice little flavor twist I've never really seen before. The wild encounters are fine. They're fine. 2 boosted Pokemon to chase, though. 2 shiny boosted Pokemon, both in 7-kilometer eggs, which you can focus to a degree. It's good. And
Yes.
they're going to be fun, common things in the wild to look for shinies. I think it's fine. I really like this event, actually.
Yeah. I only have one comment, and that it's fine as long as Glimmet stays available on routes after this event is over.
I think it would be.
I would assume it is, but you know what happens when you assume sometimes with Niantic's game design decisions. So
I think most times.
I have to put it out there that if Glimmet disappears after this event until Lord knows when, that will be disappointing. But yeah, it's also worth noting, because we're not talking about it for Pokélore this week. Glimmet's really good.
Yeah, Glimmet's great.
It's really good in Go. It's on par with Rhyperior with Rock Wrecker.
Doesn't it evolve too?
Yeah, it evolves to Glimmora.
Yeah.
And spoilers. I feel like spoilers no longer apply. It does have a Mega Evolution. So,
I'm actually not super familiar with the Mega. Even though I have purchased the DLC to PLZ, I haven't played that content yet. So, is it cool?
It's cool. I like it.
Good.
Glimmora is kind of a weird Pokemon, but I like it because I got a shiny full odds in my playthrough.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
So I like the Pokemon.
That'll do it.
Even though I don't understand why is it the Ore Pokemon, but it's like a cave flower. But anyways, yeah, with its Mega Evolution, which we will probably get sometime in 2030, it's going to be the best rock type attacker in the game. So,
all right,
that is until Diancie comes out with a signature move. If that happens, then Mega Diancie will stay at the top. But
okay, all right. I mean, Mega Diancie deserves a signature move. Yeah. All right. Okay, I think that's it for the news. We did it, folks. We did. Great. Don't go get your Digletts and your Yungoos in a couple of weeks.
Oh boy.
Oh,
how many
boy.
young goose do you have, Chris?
I think I have like 4, and
Yeah,
I have
okay.
like 12
Okay.
shiny Digletts of various forms. Okay, that's it for the news. We are going to take a quick little break, but then when we come back, it'll be time for Pokélore, and you can probably guess who we're going to talk about. See you there.
And we're back with Pokélore. This week we're doing Wattrel, the Storm Petrel Pokemon, and Kilowattrel, the Frigate Bird Pokemon. Wow,
Yeah.
What does that mean? I know what a frigate is, but
I assume there's a type of bird that hangs out on frigates. It's probably some seafaring distance thing, you know.
okay. Wattrel is a tiny avian Pokemon. Its feathers are mostly black except for the grayish light blue feathers covering its chest area, and the yellow covert feathers on its wings, as well as a yellow crescent-like marking on its face. Its head is nub-like and contains its fairly long orange beak located just above the bottom of the crescent marking. Its eyes cover the tips of the crescent, which have white sclera, black irises, and teal pupils. And it has small webbed feet that are orange in color, and its tail splits into 2. Wattrel flies in a specific way so that its wings are able to catch the wind. Oh, okay. This is how birds, like 80% of birds fly. Yes, thank you.
And the other
Thank
20% can't fly.
No, the other 20% flap their wings so hard that they're going to have a heart attack.
Oh.
Like hummingbirds, for example.
Oh, well, yeah, hummingbirds are like, tachycardia manifest.
Its bones, in reaction to the wind, create electricity for Wattrel, and it uses this ability to dive into bodies of water to electrocute its prey, such as Arrokuda. That's kind of brutal, actually.
That's pretty metal.
Their nests are located near the edge of coastal cliffs. The nests themselves have a crackling texture to them and are known to be a popular delicacy throughout the Paldea region.
Don't
Over
like
here
that.
Eating Wattrel nests. Can I get a side of Wattrel nests with my burger?
Don't like that. What was that, the grits?
I guess.
Yeah.
Kilowattrel is a large avian Pokemon. Its feathers are mostly black and a grayish dark blue lower body and yellow colorations on its wings, near its eyes and on its neck. The latter contains Kilowattrel's throat sac and has zigzag patterns on the sides of the neck where the sac connects to. Kilowattrel's eyes have light blue irises and black pupils. Its long, hooked beak, along with its feet, are maroon in color. Each of its feet has 3 toes in the front and 1 in the back. Its thin, lengthy tail feathers are split into 2. Kilowattrel uses its throat sac to store electricity that its wings generate and can inflate the sac in order to amplify this electricity. When inflated, Kilowattrel's throat sac glows like a light bulb. Kilowattrel can fly over 430 miles an hour.
Wow.
Not an hour. Within a single day. This is much more reasonable.
Oh.
Within 430 miles in a single day by riding the wind. However, it can't swim very well in water due to a lack of oil in its feathers. Thanks, I never would have figured that one out.
Yeah.
Max CP at 40 of 2443 and at 50 of 2762. 172 stamina, 132 defense, and 221 attack. Nothing really to write home about.
I love how the attack is just so big in comparison to the other two, though.
Yep. Best moveset potential: Thundershock or Air Slash with Aerial Ace and Thunderbolt. It's kind of a pick your poison. It's not very good.
Acrobatics was another choice for charge move, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope. While you've been doing that, I did look up some information on frigate birds. Are we interested?
Okay.
All right.
What's a frigate bird?
A frigate bird, I'm so glad you asked, is a large tropical seabird known for its huge wingspan, forked tail, and incredible aerial skill, nicknamed the pirate bird for stealing food from other seabirds mid-air, as they can't swim or land on water due to non-waterproof feathers.
Hey, there you go. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
this hunting strategy is called kleptoparasitism.
Okay.
Kleptoparasitism, which is to be a parasite via thievery. They can soar for days using minimal wing flaps and riding air currents. They do have an inflatable sack, although it is for mating, not to shoot lightning bolts at its prey. It's also called the man-o'-war birds for its predatory behavior.
Okay.
Yep. So a lot of this is the Pokemon.
This is like we took
powers.
that real animal and gave it electricity, which is fine. That's the normal Pokemon thing to do.
Some of the best Pokemon are that, and I think this is such a cool animal. A cool animal.
I'm gonna revise my statement earlier. Talonflame is like 10 times better than Kilowattrel, but Wattrel is pretty great.
Yeah, I love Wattrel. A little baby.
This Pokemon line really needed a 3-stage, not a 2-stage.
Yeah, I agree.
It just needed it so bad.
Yeah, I needed one more. Not even one in the middle. I needed one more.
Yeah.
Like a really impressive, huge bird with gigantic wings that are like swords or something. Okay, that's a little too edgy. But you know what I mean?
On his back or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
That's it. Wattrel and Kilowattrel.
That's it. There's nothing else to it. Okay, great. I guess then we just go into PokéPoll. It's fine.
That's right. And last week's PokéPoll was, if you could add another type of egg to Pokemon Go, how long would you have to walk it? How would you get it? And what could hatch from it? First response from Just the Average Joe said, it would be impossible to program and implement, but I'd like to see a party egg. Essentially an egg that is based on your buddy Pokemon, where any eligible Pokemon, sorry, no hatching Mewtwo or Rayquaza, in your buddy history is in the egg pool. It's automatically incubated like the Daily Adventure Sync egg and hatches at 25 kilometers of weekly progress. The weight of the egg distribution is based on how long you've walked the particular species as a buddy. Then everyone has a unique egg pool, and you could target hatch Pokemon with enough effort and planning. Given that it's only one per week, I don't find this particularly game-breaking if someone has only walked a Riolu as their buddy or something.
Yeah.
I like the idea, but if it's based on how long you've walked a particular buddy, I feel like it will punish some people more than others. Like my egg pool would be extraordinarily weighted for Ghastly.
I think the way to
I'll never be able to fix that because it's like 1,200 kilometers walked or something like that.
I think what you need to do in that case is that there's a minimum threshold of like maybe 500 kilometers walked on any given buddy. Then it qualifies for this feature. You have to have like a minimum of 5. And you can choose from the pool of Pokemon that you've gotten qualified up to that point, and it has to be 5 of them. It can't be less. It can't be more.
I like that idea. I like being able to curate from what you've walked long enough.
Yeah.
That's a really great modification, I think, for that.
Yeah. I mean, the minimum 2 makes it so that it's still targetable, but it has a minimum spread.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool idea, though. I like it.
Idea.
Concept in general is neat.
Next shot's from Lemurio, and they said, for this week, I would like, and I am making this up, so bear with me if the mechanics aren't perfect.
You got it.
A weather egg or a time egg. The weather egg would give you a Goomy that becomes Hisuian version in rain when it evolves. The time one would be a Rockruff that if you hatch it like at twilight, maybe 7 or 8 p.m. or regional twilight, it can become twilight form Lycanroc. I think, to be fair, you keep it at 7 kilometers with the super incubator. You could target that last bit, and it would give you leeway if you live in a not rainy climate. As for me, I'd never see normal gooses, but I will make a sacrifice for the gimmick.
I think it's a typo. We're gonna go with gooses, though.
I like gooses.
I like gooses a lot. Yeah.
I could see the idea though. Although I think
Goomy. Goomy.
Yes, I think it's supposed to be.
Goomy. I like gooses a lot better.
I think you have to expand it though. Like the weather egg could give you Hisuian Goomy, or it would give you cast form, like a couple other maybe Pokemon in that same family like that. So
I agree. I like this though. I mean, it's seeking to solve an issue of availability, in a fun, creative way. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Last response is from Sound, and they said, "Hey, Chris. Hey, Kyle and Chris. Folks on Yokes on you. Eggs are my favorite aspect of the game. I love gotchas, and this sort of just cracks right into it.
Oh, jeez.
Anyhow, I would love to see an egg you get at the end of your new weekly task. Don't care what's in the pool. Eevee would be cool, however, no.
Disagree.
But just getting a little thank you for doing stuff as a team egg would be cool. I guess you could say I'm a little soft serve over this, since all eggs are good eggs. And if they crack, you just scramble them. Another cool idea would be to make the weekly task group into a sort of daycare system where the players add a Pokemon that is on an eligible list and see if they make eggs together at the end of the weekly task.
Make eggs together. Ooh.
Wishing you all the best. Shiny vibes all. Very respectfully, Sound.
I think
what? I like that idea.
I think the word would be produce eggs. Not make. It would be produce. Yeah.
Okay.
I like this a lot. I mean, this ties into a bunch of different stuff. We talked about the daycare stuff. This is littered with puns, so I'm there.
I love puns.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think the idea of an egg rewarding from the weekly task is a pretty good use of the current systems.
Yeah.
I think it would be a great thing to add if they maybe added another tier of weekly tasks, because as it stands currently for people who averagely play the game, the weekly task is way too easy.
Sure. Yeah.
And so if you had a harder task and you get your increased reward for doing that, and you could tie the egg onto that, that'd be cool.
This is also kind of getting a little close to our new daily adventure egg.
Yeah, but that
a
is
weekly
free.
version of it would be cool.
That is free. This still requires work, but conceptually, sure.
Yeah.
You get anything good out of those, by the way? Anything?
No.
Nothing? No. Okay.
No. And the only reason they really get hatched is because they throw them in a free incubator for you automatically.
Exactly.
And
that's
so
not true. You know you would be incubating it if it took up a slot.
If it took up a slot, yes.
Yes.
But if it didn't take up a slot and it was just sitting there, I'm not certain I would
100%. Nobody would. Well, not
motivated.
Almost nobody would.
It does add to your hatch total, and it is 1 kilometer. So in a way, it does provide value to weird people like myself.
Yeah, so you haven't hatched a shiny?
Sound as well. No, I have not hatched a shiny.
I transfer that hatch as soon as it hatches
so quick.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
It hasn't even gotten the shell off, and you're in the trash.
No, I appraise it first to make sure it's not a hundo. And then I trash it.
No, right. It's a hundo, and then you turn the screen around to show the Charmander, I just want you to know that even though you're perfect, I don't want you.
I already have to. All right. Anyways, that's enough being mean to the daily egg. The daily egg is not actually that bad. It's just
it's great.
It's totally fine.
It's objectively great.
All right. For this week's PokéPoll we have, do you find the Team GO Rocket system and events engaging and fun? If not, what would you change and why?
No, and I get rid of them. Next.
I sort of gave my thoughts on this a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
I do think that the system fully around Giovanni is really weak and needs to be revamped almost entirely.
Mm-hmm.
I find hunting rockets in general as a system very frustrating outside of takeover events, though. I don't know how you fix that while maintaining the exploring aspect of the game, but I do find it very frustrating when I do want to engage with rockets. I don't feel rewarded for doing it.
So I mean, there was an aspect of that I don't think you really called out at the end, saying like it's not like I don't care enough to do it, but it's also like the annoyance factor. Like you and I have talked about this a lot. It's like Team Go Rocket at stops sometimes is just really annoying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think they've done some work to fix that but it's not by addressing it directly. It's by adding other interesting POIs that you interact with. So on average, your interaction rate with Team Rockets go down, you know, and it does make it a little bit more palatable. I will agree with that. But I mean, do you still think they're as intrusive?
They're not as intrusive, but I do say that interacting in the map without a Go Plus
yeah,
in Rockets are prevalent.
Yeah.
Is bad. Like, it is bad. I actively try to not click on stops during community days because there's Rockets around.
Yeah. They need to
waste time.
They need to fix that thing where, like, if you click on the person, it doesn't even take you to the stop. It just takes you to the encounter. It should take you to the stop each time.
Yeah. But yeah, and then when I want to, like, I need to go out and get Rockets if I don't want to rely on balloons. I'll go hit up like several areas that I go to spin major stops, and there's like one Rocket, and I'm like,
yeah,
I don't want to drive around to find one more Rocket. Like, I don't know what the solution necessarily is there, but it's very hard to target it as a system.
You know what'd be awesome is if every once in a while, let's just say there was a 1 in 50 chance or something that when you defeated a grunt, it would drop an item. This is in addition to like the mysterious components or whatever it happens to drop for you, right? It drops a rocket flare gun that you can use to hail a balloon. And you can only hold one of them at a time, so you can save it for when you really need it. But exactly for that situation of like, oh, I want to reroll my leader once. I want to do one more encounter, or I want to have one more Pokemon to purify or something like that. You can use that flare gun to,
Yeah, I mean, that's an idea. I think it would have to be a little more common. I think it's like 1 in 10 or 1 in 25.
Okay, yeah, especially if there's going to be a limit of
really...
one per, yeah.
Otherwise, I think the events are fine. I do think they should be more frequent, personally. At least for the aspect of like TMing frustration and stuff like that.
And the Giovanni medal, I think you made a really strong case for that earlier.
For which part, sorry?
The Giovanni medal, you made a super strong case. Yeah.
I mean, when Giovanni was released, the idea was going to be that it was monthly. Like that was what happened for like the first 3 months.
Yeah.
So I'd love to hear what other people have to say though about the Team Go Rocket system, because I know we have some fans of it.
Yeah, definitely. So your answer is no, or it's better but still not for you? Because that's my answer.
I think the events are fine, like engaging and fun.
Yes.
They can be, yes. I think the system is not very.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, dear listener, if you have an answer to this week's Pokeball question, which is once again, do you find the Team Go Rocket system and events engaging and fun? If not, what would you change and why? And I suppose if yes, you better justify your answer. If you like it, tell us why you like it, I guess. But if you have an answer to that question, you can answer the question when it's posted on our social feeds at GOCast Podcast on Threads and X. And if you're a patron of ours in our patron exclusive Discord, we have an entire channel dedicated to this where we curate most of, if not all of our answers on the show that we read out for it. And then if you'd like to send us an email or a voicemail, you can via mail at gocastpodcast.com, and the voicemail line is 262-586-7717. Also, you can leave a comment on the YouTube video or the Spotify listing as well. We also read those. Okay. Speaking of emails and voicemails, Mr. Kyle, where in this doc and this show are we?
It's time for emails.
That's right. And a singular voicemail from, you guessed it, Sarah Amanda. Here we go.
I'm happy to hear that people can now get AR scan tasks again in case they were put on the naughty list for doing a really bad job with them.
That's us.
So I just wanted to share some random field research info in case you don't know about it, because field research is one of my favorite things to do in the game. So you probably know the AR scan task does not take up one of the 3 field research slots, but it does affect what field research you get when you spin any Pokestop, not just the Pokestops that might give you the AR scan task. So when you spin a Pokestop, if you have an AR scan task, you'll get, I'm going to call it task A. And if you do not, then you get task B. So theoretically, if you like really wanted to, you could go spin all your downtown Pokestops, you know, or area or whatever. See what tasks you get. Maybe you're task hunting for something very particular. Like there was this Castform event some time ago. Yeah, last year before, I don't remember. And I really wanted the snowy Castforms. So I kept looking very specifically for Castform task. So I could try to get them. And so theoretically, if you really wanted to, you could delete the AR scan task from your inventory, and then you could spin all those Pokestops again, and you would get a different task. So if you really wanted to go with a fine-tooth comb over an area, you can basically check it twice. I don't actually do that, by the way. Like it was already a lot of like work for me to look for the Castform task. And then I was actually tracking which stops gave me the snowy Castform instead of the other types. So then I could tell my community, hey, the Starbucks gave it to me. But theoretically you could. I mean, use case. Somebody in my community, there was a collection challenge some time ago, years ago, I don't know. He had to get all the Sinnoh starters, and they were in field research. And it was the last day of the event, and she had not gotten all the starters. She was missing one. And so she walked around and was checking. You know, she checked all the stops for only the Sinnoh starter task. And then afterwards, she deleted her AR scan task, and she spun them all again. So
interesting.
It is kind of a given, though. If the Pokestop has a little check mark next to it, that means you've completed tasks from it, so you will not get another task again.
Right.
No matter, you know, when you spin it again the same day. So, yeah. Anyway, I just felt like sharing that. That went on longer than I thought. I'll stop now. Peace. Sorry, Amanda.
Okay, that's actually crazy.
That's fascinating, but I have one question about it.
Okay.
Is this a like off and on situation? So if you spin a stop, get X task while you have a
AR task,
AR thing, and you delete the AR thing and you spin again, you get Y task. But if you delete the Y task and don't complete it, get another AR task and spin again, will you get X task again?
I would have.
Because like that, while that's a great tip, while you're respinning that area, you're definitely going to get another AR task, and now you have to make sure you keep deleting it every time if you want to get your B set of tasks to show up.
If you are paying so much attention that you're doing this in the first place, I don't think that's a big ask, personally, that you're going to keep track of it. And I'm going to ask you, what do you think is more likely, that there is a set state value for the player? It checks if you do or do not have an AR task, and then it gives you the other task? Or is it going to be like, did this person just have a task and then delete it and then get rid of it and then it has a new one again? I think it's the first. So yes. I would imagine logically, although we've been proven wrong before, almost every time actually, that it works a different way. But, you know.
That's really interesting, though, that it works like that.
Yeah, I wonder why. It's fairly complicated for no good reason. Like, at all.
But hey, it's a system that if you know about, you can take advantage of.
I guess so. It does a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
But that's how some people want to play the game. They play it for the research tasks.
I understand. I gotcha. All right. Well, thank you very much, Sarah Amanda, for the voice. But we do have a couple of emails, though, Kyle, if you'd like to start us off.
All right. The first email is from Kali What, and they said, "Hi, Chris and Kyle. It's the night before my wedding, and I'm relaxing after a few drinks and listening to the latest podcast." Congratulations, by the way.
Oh, why are you listening to us before your wedding?
They're relaxing.
That's awesome. Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
I've incorporated Pokemon into the wedding. Each groomsman will receive an Ogre Pond card based on my perception of them, and they've also got a different type of Pokeball for their cufflinks. That's awesome. I've arranged pack openings with my other guests. I've gotten a graded Mousehold card for my wife, and a theme tune or two will play while guests wait.
Nice.
I'd love to know which Pokemon you'd invite to your wedding and why. For me, it's an easy one. Tandem Mouse/Mousehold, as our daughter always says, that's us. Thanks, Kali What.
That's too cute.
Oh, man.
That is too stinking cute. Which Pokemon you'd invite to your wedding and why? That's a great question. I don't.
Do they have to be as a guest?
Well, it does say invite to your wedding, and then I guess why. So you could use
can
the
I invite
why.
like a Loudred to DJ.
Okay, I mean you could. Yeah.
There was that scene in Detective Pikachu where Loudred was the DJ, and I was like, hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like the underground fighting arena thing, or whatever it was. That was pretty slick. I would agree. Man, I don't know. I think probably Chansey. Chansey, I think would be great, which means that people can party really hard at my wedding, and then Chansey can just fix them up.
Just feeds them an egg.
Yeah, it's an egg that has Liquid IV written on it in Sharpie. It's just yeah, I can't think of anything else. Oh, maybe Hitmontop, because then you'll always have somebody on the dance floor.
Always somebody on the dance floor. You have to give them so much space.
Hey, look, as somebody who's been to several weddings and been involved in planning, having somebody on the dance floor during the event at all points in times is a good sign of success. Not to say that if you're at a party and nobody's dancing, it's not successful. Some people aren't just like that, but it is a good sign of success. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Haven't you? Have you ever cut a rug at a wedding, Kyle?
No.
Have you ever danced at a wedding? I don't know if you know what cut a rug means.
I danced briefly with my sister at her wedding because she insisted that I do.
That's a good brother right there.
Embarrassing and awkward.
That's dancing, brother.
My girlfriend laughed at me, which is
good.
Fair. So
good. I'm glad she did.
Look, okay, my brother-in-law is actually a very good dancer, so it's very.
That's unfortunate for everybody else.
He's like he had a whole solo dancing at the wedding, like everybody off the floor and him dancing.
Why?
To a song, because he liked to dance that much and he was good at it.
Oh well, was it awesome? Was it cool routine?
Yeah, it was really good. Like,
okay, all right,
not like professional dancer, but like, yeah, it was good.
I feel like if you're gonna do that, it either has to be like pretty good or like really bad.
No, it was pretty good. Yeah,
I'm just saying. Oh, that's good that it was good. I'm just saying. I don't think like if it's just like okay, it's a little like oh, all right, well, you know. But if it's like really bad, you're like this is a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, congratulations on getting married, Kali What, and thanks for including us in your night before activities. We feel very honored. Hope it went well. Let us know how it went.
All right. Our next email is from Dan, and they said, hey, Chris and Kyle, I've been listening to you guys for a couple of years now. You might remember I first wrote in shortly after the Key Bridge collapse in Baltimore in 2024, which turned my daily work commute into an absolute nightmare. The GOCast podcast has been there with me to make those long drives a lot more tolerable. Last time I reached out to you, I told you I was desperately looking for a shiny Seviper. And while I still haven't personally found a shiny Seviper in all that time, I found something better, a community. I think a lot of players, and likely a lot of your listeners, may play Go for the way I did for 8 years, alone or with a friend or two. There's nothing wrong with this, of course, but I can't stress enough how much having a community to play with upgrades the experience.
Yeah.
In addition to getting free rewards for attending events hosted by a local ambassador, you'll also have easy groups for raids and max battles. It's definitely worth it for anyone looking to get the most out of their game, and who knows, you may even make some incredible friendships along the way. I find the camaraderie and experiences better than the game rewards themselves. 100%, 1,000%. And look forward to seeing my new friends at each event. After all, journey before destination, right, Kyle? Don't worry about that, Chris.
Is that a reference to the book thing?
It is a reference to the book thing. Life before death. I've been in my Go community a little over a year now and owe so much to it, including meeting my wonderful girlfriend of 6 months, who traded me that shiny Viper I'd been in search of for a long time.
That's
or for
even
so long.
better.
That's awesome. Anyway, I wanted to reach out as a reminder to those who might not be aware of how much a Go community can offer, and to thank you all again for the amazing podcast. Keep it up. Shiny luck all, Dan. P.S. Chris, Kyle is right. You got to start the Stormlight Archive. It's awesome and totally worth the page count.
No.
Read the audio. Listen to the audiobook. It's fine.
I would so much rather do that. Reading makes me so tired.
I've heard the audiobook is good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, it's good. Look, man, this has been a struggle my whole life. I'm going to make this about me for a sec. All right. I love books. I hate reading.
Okay.
Somebody listening has to identify with this. I love books. I like stories. I like the idea of books. I love the smell of books. I love touching books. I like looking at them. I like picking them up, putting them down, decorating with them, flipping through them. I like the feel of pages. I like the heft of a book in my hand. I prefer hardcover. I like when it's quality made. I don't like to read. It makes me tired. Give me a scientific article and I'll smash that thing.
Crazy.
Give me a book and I fall asleep.
Look, the audiobook is only 45 hours.
Only 45 hours. Wow.
Only 45 hours.
That was
Don't worry
lot,
about what I just dropped.
That was a lot of the noises. I hope I'm going to keep that in.
Rolled off.
What did you drop?
I dropped my dice that's made of metal. So just roll.
Sounded like it took a couple of casualties on the way down, to be honest with you.
Anyways, yeah, it's only 45 hours,
Only 45 hours.
That's
what
like,
else is 45 hours?
A work week.
I was like, what's the last time I spent 45 hours doing anything? I like listing video games on my mind. Oh, no, you're right. I did work a full week this past week. I suppose that makes sense.
How many hours of podcast did you listen to this week?
Only like 3 or 4. I've been really getting back into listening to music, I got to tell you.
Okay, well, then how much music do you listen to? There you go.
Probably like 20 hours worth of music.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Gosh.
Anyways.
Man, I've been really getting back into Carly Rae Jepsen in a big way, I got to tell you.
Oh my God.
She's so
Call Me
good.
Maybe played in my coworker's speaker in the back the other day, and I'm like, great, now it's just going to be stuck in my head all day. I didn't want this.
That song is illegally catchy.
Yes.
No,
anyways.
Sorry, the go-to Runaway With Me is my new favorite, song on repeat. Anyway, sorry, keep going.
Go communities are great. They do they do make everything better. They do.
Yeah, oh sorry, I forgot I was making this about me. That's right, let's talk about Dan. No, 100% correct. Jokes aside, the community thing is huge. I mean, Kyle and I have talked about that for years. I don't know I could continue playing this game if I had to go back to before we met everybody that we play with and raid with and stuff. I don't know that I would want to do that ever.
Yeah, I mean 100%. Our we know people personally that play, but also the online community makes it for us in particular.
Yeah.
But I've in the times that I've played with my local community, it's been great. It's just
I mean, and there's different groups, right? There are people that we see at events every single time that we hang out with. There are people that have come to our meetups. And then there are people that we play with consistently in our local areas separately. And then there are people that we only have online relationships with that we raid with, right? Or that are part of the Discord because of that, right? And that's a beautiful thing about this game is that it kind of subdivides in a big way. It's not, do we play this game together or not? There's nuance, there's levels. I raid with these people. I trade with these people. I hang out on the weekends during community days with this couple that I'm friends with. You know what I mean? It is far more complicated than just, do you play Pokemon Go or not? Let's play together, And it's cool. Very cool. Yeah. All right. Great. Kyle, there you go. Somebody read your books.
Somebody read my books, and at least 2 people on Discord said they will try. So that's
okay.
That's very
Do you have a
exciting.
referral code for books? Is that a thing?
No.
Oh man. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much to those of you that sent in emails and voicemails. If you, dear listener, would like to, just like these fine folks did, you can. Again, the email is mail@gocastpodcast.com. The voicemail line is 262-586-7717. If you've forgotten both of those and you'd like to have a quick reference, you can go to our website, gocastpodcast.com. We have a Contact Us tab that'll tell you all that stuff. There's also an online form to fill out if you want to do that instead to be anonymous. If you'd like to send me a voice file for a voicemail instead of calling, you can also email that in. I'll take care of it, no problem. Follow us on X and Threads at GoCast Podcast, also on Instagram there. If you're watching on YouTube, hello, YouTube. Please consider subscribing. Appreciate it. We've had a lot of great growth on YouTube. Thank you all for being part of that. It's been fantastic. And if you'd like to help support the show monetarily for as little as $1 a month and get access to our patron exclusive Discord, you can via Patreon. That is spelled Patreon.com. And then / GoCast Podcast, or just Google us. Our SEO is undeservedly fantastic. And speaking of our patrons, shout out to our Elite Trainer tier patrons. Kyle, it's your turn.
I was like, what's Chris doing? All right. Shout out to Elite Trainers, Bo, Daniel, Lori, Michael, Ozzy, Arkham, Marvin, Amini, Sports, Thayer, Jason, Justin, Charles, Modders, Lee, William, Brandon, Ethan, Stephen, Nick, our favorite listener, Drew 2, Camo, The Ugly Rock, Jacob, Victoria, Sarah Lore, Memorandums, Nabil, Tish, Jacob, Matthew, Don, John Paul, Micah, Shaw, and Dave, Nessicall, Purple Opal, Nurglefon, Beta Skis, Cyprian, Don, Fear the Turtle, Chad, Everduck, Raven, Luis, and Cole Masato.
Did you do that all in one breath?
Yes, and had plenty to spare.
You didn't really take that big of an inhale. That's impressive. Look at you, man. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much to our Elite Trainer tier patrons again for your generous support and helping us keep the digital lights on, amongst other things. And please consider leaving us a review if monetary support's not in the cards for you. It helps out a lot. And I did remember to actually pull up the reviews this time. Let's take a look at some of our recent Apple reviews. 5-star review from the Fox 314 W Pod. I love to listen to the PvP version for tips on how to progress while also keeping in the know for future events on the normal episodes. Great podcast. Another 5-star review called GoCast from Random Ibis, and then 3 Ibis emotes, and the description is Goated Pod. One last one. This is a 5-star review from a Mason. They say new listener, and they said there, just found you guys after running through almost every episode of every other PokéCast, and boy, do I wish I found this earlier. Great humor, good info, safe, and say y'all earned another follow. Cheers. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. That being said, other Pokemon Go podcasts also pretty goated. So we have a lot of people that listen to multiple shows.
Yep.
We also listen to other shows on occasion. So it's good out there. It's fun. But I think that's it. Oh, we got to set some goals. I almost forgot. It's Grookey Community Day tomorrow.
That's right. It is.
Yeah. So,
all right.
What are you doing?
I want 15 shiny Grookey. I need to make sure I do my Community Day snapshots. So I'm setting that as a goal. Although I've been doing okay at taking my daily ones. Let me tell you, side tangent, daily snapshots, I don't have polite words for them. They are so bad.
Okay.
I have had days where I have had to do 20 plus pictures to get an encounter. Like feed my buddy for the day, do the normal stuff. Picture, nothing, leave, come back, picture, nothing, leave, come back. 20 or 30 times.
Abysmal.
On multiple occasions, and I'm so over it. So over it.
Yeah. Can't you just keep doing it until you get the encounter?
It only will show up on the first picture of the encounter.
If you get it, that's it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like you can't, if you don't get it on the first one, multiple pictures will not cause it.
Huh.
And if they have changed the way that's worked, someone please tell me.
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty confident that's how it's always worked.
No,
so.
Yes, but you can keep grinding, popping out and going back in until you get it.
Yes.
Okay.
That's just like, why should I have to?
It should just be the first one.
Just the first one.
Yeah.
It's not like it's that valuable. You only get one a day.
The first 5. Make me try a little bit, but it'll make me do 80. Yeah. I understand. I do.
And also, anyways, for goals, 250,000 experience. So
very nice. What are you at now?
Well, hang on. Because I don't know what my total.
It doesn't really
experience is.
matter anymore, honestly. If you're going to hit your XP total before you get through all your tasks.
Yes, I will. I'm at 185.2 million.
Okay, very nice.
So
Very, very nice. All right. For myself, 10 shiny Grookey, 15. I don't want to go more than 15, and I don't even want 15, so I'm going to do 10. Sorry, Kyle. 50 eggs, 5 raids, 5 purified shadows, and 25 kilometers walked. I'm trying to re-up on the stuff I did last week, but actually do them. I got so close with the kilometers despite my back.
all right. Somebody who pays more attention. Is this the first time Chris has not tried to one-up me on a community day goal?
I just don't care enough. 10 is more than enough for sure.
Grookey's a good one.
I mean, do you want the competition? I'll do 20. You want me to do 20?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what tomorrow's going to end up being like.
Do you remember
So-
remember the last community day when I was like, hey, I played for 20 minutes and I got 10 or whatever it was?
Yeah, you got all of them just opening your phone at your house.
Yep.
But you only set a goal for like 6 or something. But still,
Yeah, 5. But yeah.
5. Okay. Okay. Anyways.
All right, that's it, folks. Thanks for listening to episode 355. We'll see you next time for 356. And that's it. Bye-bye. Until then, shiny vibes, all the good stuff. See ya.
Bye.